All right, once again, welcome down to Soft TV, the singer-songwriter series. Your man FGL here for the last time out this Sunday. Like I said earlier, it's been a bumper Sunday evening. That's right. We had the funky sounds of Edmund Lee a bit earlier on, and then we had really funky sounds of Disciple. And right now, for the third time out, third artist of the evening, we're going to enjoy ourselves this time out. Please put your hands together and welcome Sulaiman.
Hi guys. Okay, so the first song I'm going to do is an original, and it's called Little Conversations, and I hope you like it. Yeah. And I've been trying to hold you close. Conversations of the past are still inside my head, and I can feel it in my bones. The way you sing, it makes me think about my past mistakes. And when you go, I'll feel my breaking bones start to heal. Do you know? I think it's best for me not to sink so deep, but these conversations are pulling me back to where it was, back to the start, back to the start. Oh no. Yeah. And I've been trying to let you go, but these little conversations just keep pulling me, trembling from head to toe. Spaces in between that I can't get away from it, and I don't know what I'll be. I can't let go easily. And do you know? I think it's best for me not to sink so deep, but these conversations are pulling me back to where it was, back to the start, back to the start. And when you think you know me, and when you think I'm over it, I'm not. But these little conversations run in my imagination, and I think it's best for me not to sink so deep. These conversations are pulling me back to where it was, back to the start, back to the start. Oh no. Thank you.
Sulaiman. Well, can I call you Man?
Sure. Yeah,
Man.
that's what my friends call me actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
All right. Awesome.
Well, anyway, Man, thanks a lot for appearing on Soft to Be.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. It's my first time here.
Yeah,
So.
great song.
Thank you.
Lovely
Thank you.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
So let's start. At the beginning, how did you get into the music thing? How did you start writing songs and all that?
Okay. I started playing guitar when I was 12, but mostly it's like, in my bedroom and like bathroom. I didn't actually sing up till I was about 19. Yeah, so I'm 21 this year, so I've only been singing for about 2 years in front of people.
Right.
Yeah, I started venturing into open mics in 2015, I think. That was during my national service years.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wrote my first song then as well, which I'm gonna play later.
Okay.
And the reason behind songwriting, I guess, is just an avenue for me to channel feelings and like emotions and stories, packed into like chords and a melody. And I think it's very fulfilling to actually play your original songs in front of
course,
people.
yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
And most of the songs that I write so far are just about, me growing up and, day-to-day mishaps and just stuff I go through on a daily basis growing up. So you have those very cheesy, things like infatuation, like relationships and stuff like that,
Right.
cheesy stuff like that, and also friendship, companionship, So that's basically my entire how I my journey as doing music when it comes to music. Yeah.
Right. So coming back to that first song, your opening song that you performed.
Yeah.
What was the title of it?
Little Conversations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little Conversations.
Yeah.
What's it all about?
Okay.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. So it's in general, it's about how, like for me, I find it difficult sometimes to detach myself with from people who are unhealthy in my life, so to speak. So I wrote it with someone in mind, definitely. So it's more of how you're trying to distance yourself from very toxic, very unhealthy relationships, but somehow you can't do that because of the other person, because they suddenly drop you a text or suddenly they say something which may be the littlest of things, but it just throws you back in. So that's why the title Little Conversations, so because these little conversations are the ones that actually, pulling me back into this unhealthy cycle of toxic relationships, Yeah.
So how many songs have you actually written?
Okay, that's a lot actually. Yeah, a lot. But the ones that I play live, maybe about 6 or 7. Yeah, 6 or 7 that I play live. I have a folder in my laptop full of really, really cheesy songs and just songs that I write, like in the bathroom when I'm showering or something. Yeah. So I have an entire stack of files, but I only play like a selected few. Then there's some that I tend to keep for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from love and affection,
I don't just write about that. So
which leads me to my next question.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you write about actually?
Okay. The first song I ever wrote, which is the song that I'm gonna play next, was about how sometimes when I listen to music, it's a very personal song. So it's about how sometimes when I listen to music, I tend to remember certain experiences, certain things about different people. So let's say a song comes on the radio, and then when I listen to it, if it's something that I've listened to before, most of the time it has like baggage carried to it. So whenever I hear it, I think of whatever memory is associated with it. So that's essentially what the song is about. So I write about music, I write about random things like, bus rides and
bus rides.
Yeah, I have a song called that I wrote about bus rides. Yeah.
Are you gonna be performing that bus ride song today?
I can later if you guys want to hear it. So
that'll be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
A song for SBS. Yeah. Who knows? They might get hired to do a jingle for them and make some money out of it.
That would be great. That would be great. It's such a random thing. Like if they are watching the video right now.
You never know.
Yeah.
I'm serious because just coming back to my side, it's my story. I actually had a original song out a couple of years back, way back in '91, and somebody actually heard that song and they thought I would be, suitable to write. So I ended up writing the theme song for the National Parks Board, which is I think it's called NEA now or something like that. Right. And I made some money out of it. And you never know. You never know who's watching, and where opportunities actually arise and whatnot. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's move on to song number 2. You mentioned it just now.
Yeah, it's sorry. Let me just drink water.
Yeah, sure. And while Sulaiman is having a sip of water, let me just remind all our viewers right there. Good buddy. Travis Django coming out with his new CD. Can I have a copy of the CD, man? Yeah. That's right. The Cowboy from Hell. Pre-orders are available. Contact Travis Django on Facebook and he'll get you an autograph copy. Here you go. All right. I believe Sulaiman is ready to go. So it's second time out this afternoon. Let's put your hands together and welcome Sulaiman.
All right, so this next song, I think I explained it just now. It's about how sometimes when I listen to music and then it reminds me of the different people, the different experiences, different milestones in my life. So it's called Time Traveling, and I hope you guys like it. Hear the sound, hear the voice, let it sink in the noise. Do you remember the whisper of my chords? Hear the sound of my strings, take me back to what seems to me like forever. September, take me. Listen to the beat of the drum that hits in my spirit. To feel like I'm time traveling, like I'm time traveling without you, like I keep falling into the space of we used to. Now I see reality. Everything isn't what it seems, and I know how to feel. No, tell me that it's real. Listen to the beat of the drum that hits my spirit. I feel like I'm time traveling. No, like I'm time traveling without you, like I keep falling into the space of what we used to. Like I'm time traveling, no, like I'm time traveling without you. Feel like I keep falling into the space of what we used to. The walls they fall just in time, they keep me from what I wanna find. And the dream, it's temporary, it's temporary. I feel like I'm time traveling, like I'm time traveling without you, like I keep floating into the space of what we used to. Like I'm time traveling, I just keep on time traveling without you. Feel like I keep falling into the space of what we used to. And I just keep drowning. The waves, they just keep pushing me to you. No way out, there's no escape. I'm unafraid. Thank you.
All right, smooth, sexy sounds of Sulaiman Azim. That's right. For those of you who just joined us, welcome down to Soft TV, the Bumper Sunday edition. That's right. We're halfway through right now with Sulaiman. And man, you know, you've got a very smooth, easygoing style.
Thank you. Yeah.
And so tell us, who were your influences when you were growing up?
Oh, okay. Let's see. My favorite artist is definitely John Mayer. So listen to a lot of his stuff growing up. In fact, I think I picked up guitar because
his style is showing through a little bit, you know.
Oh yeah.
So,
And I think because partly to do with the fact that I think my uncle was the one who showed me his stuff way back when I was about 11 or 12. And then I started picking up guitar, started trying to learn a couple of his songs.
Right.
And ever since then, I've been listening to him. Then I enjoy listening to a lot of singer-songwriters as well. So like Damien Rice,
Right.
let's see, James Morrison. Then you have the classic like Jason Mraz, from the early 2000s.
Right.
Recently, like Passenger, Ed Sheeran. And I actually listen to quite a lot of oldie bands as well because growing up, my family, my dad especially,
So, what's your definition of oldie? I guess yours and ours might
I would say
differ.
like a Stevie Wonder. Like
that's
love
our time, man.
I
Old
love
school,
Stevie Wonder, yeah. And Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Beatles, definitely the Beatles as well.
Wow, that's really old school.
Yeah,
man. That's
yeah.
really
Stuff.
that's James.
Yeah.
Era,
So
definitely.
there's a wide spectrum of
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
a wide spectrum of music that I listen.
Yeah.
I'm a huge indie fan as well. Like
Mhm.
bands like Two Door Cinema Club, 1975, Last Dinosaurs, but I don't think they influence me as much as singer-songwriters. So
Right.
yeah, I listen to quite a lot of stuff actually. So
The gamut of it, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And we were chatting earlier, and you were telling us that you were doing some shows and some gigs recently,
Yeah. So
like the recent one at Hard Rock, for example. You're playing with your band as
yeah,
well.
I was playing with them about I think it was last week.
Okay.
We played a 45-minute all original set. So all of them were my songs. So
Okay.
like 7 original songs with the band, which
So,
was really, really fun.
what kind of movement is that with the Hard Rock? Is it like all acts playing originals for the night, or?
No, for that night it was this thing called Made in Singapore Originals Night. So all the
Okay.
bands that were playing on that specific night,
Right.
mostly was their originals.
Okay.
So I was really excited to play because Hard Rock is an amazing stage to play at, and then especially with the band, these people are just my really close group of friends,
Right.
and it's always an experience to share the stage with fellow musicians.
Mm.
And furthermore, it was something that I created, like my songs. So there was that very fulfilling, that sense of
Yeah, I can
satisfaction. Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine no better satisfaction
Yeah.
than to hear the sound of applause, for
Yeah.
one of your own original songs.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So what's in the pipeline? You've got your songs down. Are you planning an album, EP?
I'm still a bit hazy about that because I'm still thinking of whether I should, drop a single or record an EP. I've got some time now because I'm waiting for university, which starts in August. But other than that, for me now it's just trying to source out gigs. So, finding places to let me play.
Okay.
Yeah, so Hard Rock was last week. So I'm still looking out for avenues where I can showcase my originals and maybe play with my group friends as well. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you mentioned Hood as well. So they are,
yeah.
places, the Diarist as well.
yeah,
Quite a few.
I've been to the Diarist a couple of times this year.
Mm.
Yeah, I started off open mics at OOOM, or originals only open mic. Yeah, my first ever OOOM, I played that song Time Traveling, and I was just like mad nervous before going on because I never like you don't know how the crowd is going to react to your originals, especially it's something. It was my first time, so I was just completely nervous.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
trepidation in my.
Yeah.
But how has been the response so far? From the crowd.
My friends really like that song.
Yeah?
Like every time I have a gig or like a showcase, like a lot of them will be asking me, "So are you gonna play Time Traveling?" And then I'll say, "Yeah, most likely," and then they'll come down and then they'll just wait for that one song, and
So
then when
it's
that one
becoming-
song comes out, then they'll start
it's
sharing.
becoming
and stuff.
almost a signature. Sulaiman Azim's
Yeah,
signature
yeah,
song. Yeah.
But I do have other songs as well, so that's what
Yeah.
I want people to
and
know.
and we were talking about the that bus ride song, and I'm gonna put you on the spot. Maybe if you don't want to do the whole song, fine.
I'll do
Yeah, give us a couple of
first,
verses, or
yeah.
and I'm curious to hear that song.
Okay.
And what's it called?
Okay, it's
SBS?
not technically about bus rides. It's about
Okay.
an experience on a bus ride.
All
so
right.
I wrote this song because I recalled an experience when I was in junior college. I used to have this friend that I used to go home with, because we took the same bus. And it was funny because I really enjoyed that person's company. But apart from that particular bus ride, we never spoke to each other outside of that.
Wow, freaky.
Yeah, it's quite strange. Like in school, like we just be complete strangers, but in the bus, and then suddenly like you can tell this person almost like everything, like how's your day and stuff. And the title of this song is called "What's Going On," and that was the thing that was going on in my head whenever I see that person. I'll be like, oh, what's going on with you now? You know, like how are you? How is your day? Stuff like that. Yeah. So I'll play a bit of the song.
All right, let's hear it.
So this one's called "What's Going On."
Time stops a while. We're speeding through 10, 20 miles, but we're not moving this very moment. Hey, that's the first thing that I think to say. So what's going on? You can't go on. We've got forever in here. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit heavy with words you said to me simply. Its weight will stay for days. We're crazy, we'll talk till we're about 40, about words that drive you crazy. I'm listening anyway, 'cause time will pass and feelings start to fade. This is where we'll start for today.
Yeah, so that was like the first few verses of the song.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was about long bus rides.
Long bus ride, indeed. Yeah. You know, what kind of? I know you've been only in the scene for a couple of years.
Yeah, 1 year-ish.
1
Close to
year-ish.
2 years, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, but if let's say, I mean, we're talking about newbies, freshies, someone
right.
who's totally trying to break into the scene, what kind of advice can you give them?
Oh, okay. May not be the right person to ask, but just, my 2 cents. I started out venturing into open mics. So if you're thinking of avenues to perform, there are a lot of very, very awesome places out there in Singapore. OOOM is one of them. The Beast, which is at Jalan Kelapa, yeah. They have open mics every Thursdays. Timber Barbershop has open mics every Thursdays. And then stuff like the Diarist and Destination Inc. You can Google these places. So venture into open mics. Play your own stuff, and just keep going at it, because that's what I'm doing right now. And so far it's been a really, really great 2 years of playing music for people, for strangers, and for my family and friends, definitely.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the ride.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely. I mean, it's growing up, I've always kind of like retreated to my guitar. So it's been like part of my identity in a sense. So it's always nice to showcase who you are in front of people, especially with the originals. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Do you have you got any shout outs? Anything else you want to say?
Not, I don't know.
Is there a site that people can go to if they want to check out your music?
Yeah. I have a Facebook page. I recently came out with a Facebook page about a month ago.
Right.
And you can just type my name, Sulaiman, Sulaiman, or my YouTube channel name is 6-string Sulaiman. So it's like 6-string guitar, 6-string. Then Sulaiman, my name, yeah.
Right.
The SSS. Yeah.
So they can access your videos and your songs.
Yeah, I can access. I posted last week's gig at Hard Rock on my channel, so you can check them out.
Cool.
I have originals, on my page, and I've been trying to update my page as regularly as possible.
Right.
So like any upcoming places I'm performing at, then I'll put it up. So if you're interested in my music, then you can check those
and when and where is your next gig?
I have no idea, honestly. I'm still looking for I'm looking for like avenues to play at in May, because how I do it is I take it like a month at a time. So April there were a couple of gigs that I played at, like not the Diarist. Hard Rock was the main one.
Okay.
So next month I'll be looking at places to play at, definitely. So trying to look at places where I can showcase my originals in my band, because just really enjoy playing with them.
Well, do let us know, and we'll definitely try to make a date out of it. Yeah. Okay, we've come to the time for your last full song.
Yep.
And okay, so what's the title of it, and what is it all about?
It is another cheesy song. Okay, it's called Chase. Yeah, I'm a very cheesy person, so
no worries. We've been having cheese all day long.
Yeah,
all day long.
Okay, it's about a bit about me growing up. I used to be this kid who was always retreating to the guitar, and I wasn't. I've been pretty scrawny my entire life, so I've always found it difficult to talk to girls. Like in secondary school, yeah. So what this song is about, it's a very interesting song. Like I feel about my life and like what goes through my head whenever I see someone and I want to talk to them. Because like a person like me, sometimes you just overthink it, and then you're just thinking, oh, she's gonna think I'm weird, she's gonna reject me, and it's just stuff like that. And
I think it's a normal adolescent.
Yeah, it's quite. I think it's a universal feeling. So I hope for those of you watching, you can relate somewhat.
I mean, not for me, of course. But, I never had a problem, but
I've always had a problem. So. So this song is called Chase, and I played this with my band last week, so you can check out my YouTube channel for that recording.
Great.
So thank you so much for having me. This is my last song.
Our definite pleasure having you today, Sulaiman. All right, for the last time out this afternoon, Sulaiman with Chase.
2, 3, 4.
I'm staring at the sidewalk, the lines on your face moving as you speak. I'm running down my windows so you can get to me, you can get to me. Your smile is lingering, heads down to your knees, oblivious to me. I can't move my feet, I'm hoping you won't leave. And I don't know, should I take this chance or maybe let it go? Let me know, am I chasing something I can't get a hold of? You're drowning in an endless sea of ice. My hand is out, I'm reaching out but I can't get to you. And all these broken lines, your missing voice that I will never find. It's only been a while, I don't know, should I take this chance or maybe let it go? Let me know, am I chasing something I can't get a hold of? And you're looking through the windows like you're dreaming of him. Yeah, and I can't believe that I let this go to waste. But who knows, mistake. And I don't know, should I take this chance or maybe let it go? And let me know, am I chasing something I can't get a hold of?
Thank you.
All right, so we've come to the end of another session on Soft TV singer-songwriter series. Man, thanks very much for appearing. We certainly enjoyed ourselves, and we hope you enjoyed being on Soft TV as well. Yeah. So everybody out there in Soft TV land, we'll see you in about a month's time. In the meantime, enjoy, keep music real, and FGL, peace, and out. Mic drop.